Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder. On today's video, I want to go through. I get a lot of questions, basically, and people want to know: can you help me build a deck? Can you help me with this character? How do I get going as a beginner? And it's really tough because people who want to be free to play say I'm at a huge disadvantage because all the pay to win players have such strong cards. And while that's true, I don't know that it necessarily makes it easier if you pay to play the game, because the better your cards are, the better your competition is. So while you may be spending a lot of money to get all the latest and greatest new Pokemon in the game, you're going to go up against the people who have the latest and greatest Pokemon in the game. So I don't necessarily know that it's harder as a beginner than it is if you are paying to play the game and you're a little more advanced. It's your competition goes up as your rank goes up, and as your rank goes up, you've opened more booster packs, you've done more challenges, things of that nature. So you can very much compete no matter what level you're at, and you don't have to pay a lot of money. So what I'm doing today is I've put together a squad here: Glaceon, Squirtle, Pikachu Rare, Poliwhirl, Shuppet, and then Dratini with the evolution into Dragonair. And I feel like this is a really good representation of kind of the team that you can expect to be using early when you first start. When you first start up, I believe you get 100 gems a day as a daily bonus. And then on your 7th day, maybe you get 200 or 300. I'm not exactly sure. But you do get gems throughout your days. You'll get 15 here. Another thing, completing the quests, the single player version, there's stars on every level. In fact, why don't I just go look? So if you go into the quest mode, each hotel, and just for knowledge, this is the last hotel currently available. After this one, the other ones aren't open yet. So when you get to the end of this one, you're like, wait, how come the next one's locked? That's why. The last few hotels are not in the game yet. But if you will look right here, and I didn't mean to hit that, but if you see these stars here, those are gems. And so each time you complete a task, and I haven't even done this, but you can go through and keep playing the hotels over and over with the sole purpose of just completing these tasks, and that's going to give you more gems. More gems lead to better Pokemon opening booster packs. So definitely take advantage of that. As you can see, I still need to go through and take advantage of that. And also these trunks show what are available. So there's a card available here that I haven't opened yet, but as you get the first couple of levels, there's coins and a card. The last, like halfway through, maybe a little bit earlier than that, you'll have 3 options. You'll have a card, coins, or a plate that you can use. Some of the more important ones to keep an eye out on are if you go to the boss at the volcano, and you definitely want to do this. This is how you beef up your team, because you can farm Pokemon and level them up just by redoing some of these levels that have good rewards. With the caveat of, if the reward is like for Don Roger here, Dratini, once you get one Dratini, you can't get another Dratini. But what's good about this level is you can get double chance plates. Early on, when you have larger miss areas, or if you run a team that has a high risk, high reward, the risk is going to be they probably have a larger miss area. These double chance plates can come in really handy in those situations. So I would highly recommend going through, playing the single player game, finding out which plates and which Pokemon are available on different levels. And if you find that you're able to use any of those, and then go ahead and keep using them. Keep redoing that level. Make sure you get all your gems and farm the levels to help you become more competitive. Now, with that being said, this is a squad I want to take in because I feel like it's a good representation of what you as a beginner or someone in the middle ranks are probably working with, and you just don't know. I would say you want to keep in mind, you want to have something with a gold attack, and I can't get him to change, but something with a gold attack, so that's why I have the Pikachu. Poliwhirl is very underrated, but you have to pick your battles on that. And as I'm going to play a game, and as we go on in the game, I'll kind of talk through what you're looking for with him. Squirtle is a great defender at all levels, and I have one evolution set here. I have Dratini set up into Dragonair. If you weren't playing the game last week or the week before, they gave away Dragonair for free as a login bonus. So I feel like most people have that at this point. But if you don't, Dratini's still a nice character. You maybe could do better. I would say something with a purple attack or a Machamp with strong white attacks. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into, I'm going to jump into room match. There's not the firepower here to deal with the type of teams that I would probably come against in Masters level. And typically by the time you get up to Master level, your Pokemon are probably a little stronger than this team. And it's probably not going to be a great video for me to show you me putting my team out and just getting demolished by an all EX team, all the best characters. So that is why I'm going to room match. It's not because I'm scared to play in the Masters rank, but I want you guys to have a good idea of what you can be expecting to go against. I'm going to try to pick somewhere in the 17, maybe 18 range. Here, we'll try 16. This is a high 16. I'm going to choose this. All the plates that I'm using, I believe you can get from just having the missions. Maybe not X Defend, but if you pulled a couple booster packs with your free coins, then it's possible. So here we go, and we're going against a half EX team and a few rares. So our work is definitely cut out for us, but I do feel like we can compete here. So I'm gonna go first. I do like Shuppet. I don't like Shuppet on move number 1, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set up Shuppet here to protect him. A lot of times you'll see people rush Shuppet out to this spot, and then they come in with their Deoxys speed and just obliterate him, and that really did you no good. So my next move is I'm going to lose an entry point here, and I could be super aggressive, but I'm not going to because that could make a really bad video. And we're going to drop Squirtle down by the goal. What makes Squirtle so great is this huge blue wheel. That's going to be probably your best defender for a while whenever you first start out in the game. Like I said, I figured we'd probably lose the entry point. Let's see here. Probably he's going to come out with Umbreon next. So let's see, Umbreon, 40 attacks. So I definitely want to be over that. 30 and 81, 50 and 100. Probably going to land on 40. And let's see, Umbreon, if he goes over 2, is going to make him a huge dodging machine, so we don't want to do that. We're going to go ahead and drop Pikachu. Actually, you know what? We're going to run Glaceon up the lane here. Let's see what he does. I'm thinking he's going to bring Umbreon somewhere in this range. Nope. Okay. Charizard's a really good starting piece. Charizard his biggest downfall is that he's a 1 MP unless you get him out of the evolution. So we are going to deploy our Gold Attack. This Pikachu is a really good card to have because he can offer a lot of attack with the 100. He's got a purple and a gold and a very small miss window. That being said, he does have a huge 30 window, so you definitely want to be careful of that. I'm going to go ahead and try to cut that off. I can kind of go toe-to-toe with Blastoise. Obviously, it's not a great matchup, but my gold will counter his purple. I could roll a 100. I could get smashed here. That's a neutral roll, so that's a win at this point in the game because we're trying to set up our board. I'm really surprised he hasn't brought Umbreon out. Is there anybody here? That's not going to be a nice one. Let's go ahead and get Dratini out. I'm being super careful with Poliwhirl here. You want to look for, and I'll go over it in a minute. Let's see if I can survive a battle here, and I'll show you his card. Another neutral. Very good. And we're actually going to press up just a little bit. And while Dratini versus Charizard may not look like a great battle, if I can roll my purple, then he can't beat it. So if he rolls a miss, that's even better. And I'm going to trigger the evolution, which I'm definitely going to take. Now I have two options here. I could take Dragonair and move him over here and get the easy surround kill, or I could move him up here and take away his post. I'm going to choose for the surround kill because I don't have much to take out his 100. In fact, I have nothing that can take out his 100 white move. So I've got his two of his three big heavy hitters taken out of the game at this point. The other one is a Reuniclus at the 120. I've got nothing that can compete with that either. But another miss. Maybe I should play all of my games while recording because I seem to be able to roll nothing but positive spins. And with that being said, I'm going to take Glaceon, drop him on the entry point, and I need to see if he has a goal block. I don't think he does. He might. But if he doesn't have a goal block, then we just won the game. I never got to show you Poliwhirl, so I will explain him in just a moment. Oh, good. He has a, I say good, but he has a goal block. I'm going to cut off his other entry point. And this is pretty much academic, unless I make a really bad play. I guess he could, if he wins this battle, but my 41 should be anything that he can do. And he got a dodge. So I want to go over Poliwhirl. What you're looking for with him and what makes him so unique is that I know it says on here that Poliwhirl's wheel will spin 2 segments clockwise, but it's actually your opponent. So what you want to look for is an opponent who has their biggest piece is 2 away from a miss. For example, Mew. If you're going against a Mew who is not completely leveled up, then you definitely want to take Poliwhirl and hunt down Mew, because Mew's biggest segment is a yellow 30, and whenever Poliwhirl's fighting him, then it's going to turn into a miss. Glaceon is great as a stall. His Diamond Dust is really nice. We're going to go in here, get the surround kill, and that is victory. So as you can see, this isn't a squad that you probably don't have something very similar. Any of the evolutions, they all kind of work the same except for Sylveon. Sylveon's only got 2 MP, and you definitely kind of want that 3 MP. I probably have too many runners on this team. Ideally, you don't want 3, but 2 is definitely good. We're going to go ahead and take Mr. Squirtle and seal the victory. So I hope if you are a beginner, if you are looking for ways to help build your deck, I hope that this video helped you kind of piece together a team. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you like what you've seen today and you think that it's useful information, go ahead and hit that subscribe, because I am going to put out more videos on unique decks, what you can see at different levels, things of that nature. Try to highlight different features and utilities of different Pokemon. As new ones are introduced, go back and visit some of the older ones. And unfortunately, we didn't get the Dragon Fairy Gem today like I thought we probably would. So who knows when that's going to happen. And sextuple packs, no idea when those are coming back. I really don't know. If you don't like the boosters that are out currently, let's see, the boosters. If you don't like the boosters that are out currently, then go ahead and save. Go ahead and save them. There are some, I would say honestly, the supporting pieces in the boosters are probably better than the 2 EXs that are in this booster. The 2 EXs are super nice. They have some really neat aspects, and the ability to absolutely remove an opponent from the game is a great ability. You do have to have both of them in order for that to be a possibility. And individually, they're nice. They're probably better or Pokemon that are just as good. But I think that the utilities, the Flygon, the Whimsicott, things of that nature are probably the highlight of this booster. So if nothing really appeals to you, I would say go ahead and save those gems until the next booster. There may be something else. And until that next time, that's going to be into this video, and we will catch you later.